Okay, so I'm low-key pissed. I had like a video prepared for potential trades for LaMelo Ball. I had like 4 teams lined up. And then I find out an hour ago he's been traded. Yep, traded to the Timberwolves. I had actually 4 teams that I thought he could be traded to, and the Timberwolves was one of them. But it's probably bottom of the 4 teams I thought he could honestly be traded to and where he'd fit. The other 3 were the Celtics. I know. I thought, why not 2 birds with 1 stone with Jaylen Brown? The other was the Rockets, who were desperately in need of a point guard. And then the Raptors, who I thought, okay, it's a great fit. And the way they play, they have the defensive pieces to go around him quite nicely. But no, he goes and gets traded to the Timberwolves. And first look on the trade, I had Naz Reid actually being traded in like the hypothetical trade I came up with, but it was with DiVincenzo and a couple of picks. They've sent them a haul of picks. I actually think it's a slight overpay from the Timberwolves. And I'm just going to roll the clip in what I said before. And then there's the one everyone's talking about, Minnesota. And to be honest, I don't like it. I don't think the Timberwolves should go for him. They're very close to being true contenders. And I don't think this is the move. I mean, LaMelo and Ant together would be cinema. Like, what a backcourt. But can I honestly see that being the best piece to complement Ant and bringing Minnesota a title? No. And if you do Naz Reid, DiVincenzo, and some picks, the salaries can actually match. So there is definitely a way in which the Timberwolves can make this happen if they really want it to. But I still don't think this is the move for them. I don't think they should. Yeah, so I don't really think LaMelo and Ant, they're going to be a sick backcourt together, but I don't see how they fit together to create winning basketball. I feel like Ant would do well with a bigger man. Same with LaMelo, like a forward. It'd be interesting to see how they play off each other. But I think the whole thing with LaMelo and why the Hornets kind of gave up on him and the project was because, 1, his injury record, and 2, he has these flashy plays, but he doesn't really play winning basketball. I mean, like 3 play-ins and no playoff games in his 6 seasons so far. It doesn't exactly spell like championship winner, contender. And that's what the Timberwolves want to be. So it's a bit confusing, in my opinion, unless they're going to flip him again. But I don't think that's how it's going to work. It's not 2K. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh. I mean, this was a guy who led a team with the #1 offensive rating last season since January. And they played very good basketball. But then when they went to the play-in, they didn't really turn up the way they should have. So I don't know. Am I being kind of harsh? The whole reaction does seem like it's a little bit of an overpay. But it'll definitely be interesting to see how both teams turn out next season with the new backcourt the Timberwolves have, but also what Charlotte do with those picks.